Hi, Eric Gibaud, Gibaud.com, and today I'm going to speak about the photography opportunity. What is that? Well, I was driving my kid Pino to a class and I have to wait for her for 2 hours. I just found this burnt car. So how could I use this situation and make some pictures? So let's speak about that. Let's start. First opportunity. I didn't even have a tripod to record, to place my iPhone on it. I've got a mini tripod on the roof of the car. Okay, my microphone, always have it with me. So the first thing on top of this opportunity for me is opportunity for any photographer. Analyze the situation. See, there are some light problem here in the front. It's a lot more light than in the back. Okay, so if I make a general picture, it's gonna be a bit harder. Okay. And second, there are many things, textures, rust, burnt seats, all that. So I'm going to check what's in there and we're going to decide what picture to make, okay? When we say the best camera you have is the one you have with you, well, the one I have with me today is the Fujifilm X100V. So I'm going to work with film simulation, Kodak Hector 100 film simulation, directly in JPEG, no RAW files. So I am an opportunist and also a lazy guy. I'm not going to develop RAW, nothing, just directly straight JPEG, okay? So let's visit. So first thing to analyze, you see there's a big difference in light. Here on the hood, it's a lot more light than inside. It's going to be really complicated to expose properly, so I have to plan a bit what I'm going to do. General view, or get closer, all this. And second, it's really important that you see my shadow is here. So very often people make pictures and you see them in their picture, like right now. So it's important to plan how you're going to make the picture logically this way, not this way, because I see myself. When sun is gone, because it's on top there, that's no problem, okay? Or I can shoot here in the shadow, so my shadow is not forecast here. So here there's many things to make pictures of, like texture, okay, inside, as you can see, okay. Then you have the sea view there, okay. That could be a nice view like this, okay, like a tropical island with a burnt car, all this. So we're going to work on that. The first picture, I want to have an overall picture, okay, to put the car in a context where it happened. Here I've got a house that is being built there. Here's the lamppost last night, probably a vertical picture, I'm not sure yet, okay? So I'm going to make a picture so we see how it happened, well, but where it happened, and it gives an idea of the situation, okay? So this will be my first picture. So I made the first picture in vertical. I'm going to make now a close-up in horizontal of the car, okay? Maybe it's be handy to publish later, so I'll do both, okay? Well, as you can see, light has gone, okay, so the hood is not high lit now, so it's a lot easier for the outside to make the picture, to have more in balance, okay. The inside is still darker obviously, but it's going to be a lot easier to make the picture, okay. Very often it's more logical to start from outside and then go to the details inside, but take into account that light is gone, my sun is gone, it's behind the building there, so I've got less light, so it's more logical to start the inside where I still have some light and then finish with the outside, okay. So let's go for the details. In order to have some shallow depth of field, but not too shallow either, because all the tones are really similar, rusty, okay? So I'm trying to work at f4. I'm working at f4, which is not too shallow depth of field, but still a bit, okay? So as all the rusty colors are all similar, to have an element stand out a bit more, I use the depth of field a bit with it, okay, but not too much. I still want to see all part of the car and things and the background, still be able to see what it is, okay. Obviously if I get really close, then the depth of field is shallower, okay, but this is how I'm working. F4, and in manual mode I adjust the speed according to what I need, okay. Now I'm going to make a picture that's a bit more tricky, light-wise, because here I want to see, to show what the car is seeing. I want to have the sky properly exposed because it's like threatening, okay? But there's quite a bit of difference, so it means the car will be a bit darker than normal, okay? And I'll try to get the palm tree in there. The idea is that it looks like paradise, like the palm tree and the sky and also the sea. This is what the car is seeing, okay? Well, not that impressive, that picture. Maybe too much difference in light, and also maybe with a wide angle it could be more in the back and show more of the car, but I don't have space here. Okay, so, well, that's okay, the picture is done. So now I'm going to work on the textures, details of the car from the outside, okay? For the really macro or proxy shots, yes, I did F2, put on F2 to have really shallow depth of field and give more mystery to the texture, okay? But otherwise now I'm back to F4 for the general pictures of the car, okay? So now I think it's enough of the car, but when you finish your series, if you feel light has changed a lot, repeat the first 2 or 3 pictures. In this case I'm going to repeat the vertical one and the horizontal one because light is really different now, so maybe I will prefer this light, I'm not sure, but as I am here that would be stupid not to repeat this picture, so I'm going to repeat them right now. So a bit of technical information. You saw I was using the viewfinder, the optical viewfinder most of the time, except when I did texture. Then I went on to the digital viewfinder because it's easier when you're really close to focus. It's a lot easier, okay? And sometimes I flipped the screen when I had to look down for my old back, okay? It was easier. When you do that, if you can, pull on the strap of your camera so it stands, it's stable, okay? By the way, this strap is by Claudia Reyes. I'll leave you a link in the description where you can actually buy it, okay? So other information, I use the ISO on 640 ISO. I know this is a film simulation of a film that is 100 ISO, but I saw a YouTuber who used it in 640. I liked what he did. The results were nice. So I've tried, and now when I use Hector 100, I set it on 640. I don't even touch it. Doesn't matter if I've got a lot of light or, well, maybe dark night, I will have to change, but normally I leave it on 640 ISO, okay? So now let's get to the conclusion. So that's it. This is what I call an opportunity. Obviously this one is a really obvious opportunity, but there are always many things you could check, see, get closer to things. There are many things you can actually find. Recently I made a video telling that if you leave you a link here, if you don't know what to do anymore, change your attitude. Well, this is the attitude. You see something, you search. You don't just make one picture, you analyze, you search, you look for texture, for things, all that, and you make a small reportage about this burnt car or whatever you find on your way. Okay, so I think there are always photographic opportunities. Just catch them. They always say they always pass once. Maybe tomorrow this car is not here anymore, so maybe this was just once for me, okay? But there are more opportunities, but they're all different. So search, look, and be ready to make pictures. I use the camera. Very often I do that with my smartphone. Doesn't matter. Just enjoy, make pictures with whatever camera you have with you. Even a smartphone is perfectly fine, okay? So thank you very much for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Small button down here, so small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any questions, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of more gear on Amazon, links of everything I've reviewed by K&F Concept and Sandmark, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.